Greetings and salutations, and welcome to the Dino Brothers podcast. I am your host, Joe Boogie, as always, joined by our co host, Deuce Deuce. We just finished the third game of the Toronto Raptors season, in which the Toronto Raptors unfortunately came out on the losing side of the affair with a score of 107 for the Miami Heat to 102 for the Toronto Raptors. What were your thoughts on the game today, Deuce?
I don't really want to relive it, but the final score was actually a lot closer than how I thought the game played out. The Raptors just didn't bring it on the defensive end, uh, just couldn't match the Heat's intensity, and I feel like the Heat really just showed why they're a veteran, like experienced championship-tested team, and the Raptors are still up-and-comers.
DeRozan had a game high 30 points on 11 of 22 shooting. 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 4 steals, 2 turnovers.
Pretty good box score from DeRozan, but honestly, I wasn't really thrilled with how he played. I felt the ball really stuck in his hands. I think he spent too much time dribbling. His best shots came off like quick pick and pops or when he was driving to the rack.
Yeah, like the Raptors weren't really getting great opportunities and getting high percentage chances. They weren't really passing well. DeRozan and Lowry both really tried to take it on their back and drive to the lane to get to the free throw line, which they did, but unfortunately they weren't shooting a high percentage at the free throw line. But it was good at least seeing them driving to the basket, getting contact, but it's definitely not the kind of basketball I want to see. It was definitely a bit discombobulated. It just wasn't smooth basketball.
For sure, they're not getting the assist numbers I'm sure they want. The ball just isn't moving as much as it needs to. I do like that they're taking it to the rack, though. That's something the Raptors have historically been bad at, but this team is different from previous years for sure.
So some other lines of note is Kyle Lowry, 22 points on 7-11 shooting, 3 assists, 2 rebounds, and then
Good game from him, but he did miss a couple at the line. Everyone was kind of off from the line today, which really hurt us.
so Chris Bosh, 21 points, 11 rebounds, 4 assists. Dwayne Wade's 19 points on 7-11 shooting, 11 rebounds, 7 assists. So great line by Wade. And finally, Luol Deng, 18 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists.
Yeah, I'm really impressed with the Heat team. Even without LeBron James, they're playing smart, systematic basketball, and they're really intense on the defensive end. They were doing a really good job of doubling on DeMar and Kyle every time they got the ball. Made it really hard for our offense to get going.
Yeah, the Heat definitely got some quality points off the bench too. Shabazz Napier hit some quality three down the stretch. He got to the line. Also, Mario Chalmers played well, got some good buckets. So really, the effort was pretty well balanced on the Miami Heat all around.
At one point, Josh McRoberts actually got frustrated with a call and ripped his jersey in half. I thought that was kind of impressive.
Back-to-back games where guys with ponytails really stuck it to the Raptors.
Yeah, the Raptors are really going to have to step up their defense against ponytails. Maybe start bringing scissors on the floor, just cut them off when they're not looking.
Exactly. Any guy with a ponytail, just dummy him, foul him hard.
Yeah. I felt like we were really hurt by the absence of Amir Johnson. Patrick Patterson is pretty good to start with, but once you get down to Chuck Hayes guarding Chris Bosh, it gets kind of ugly.
Problem is, we didn't have an answer for Chris Bosh. Jonas couldn't guard him. Chuck Hayes couldn't guard him. Tyler Hansbrough actually had a really good game. As always, he had the motor going, had his legs moving, getting some rebounds, contesting shots, but it just wasn't enough. No one, Bosh really had our number tonight.
Yeah, it was actually a back-to-back for both teams, and it looks like Miami just really showed the difference in conditioning and focus between the two teams.
Patrick Patterson as well did not play well.
He's been off to start the season. His shot hasn't really been there. He brings the hustle, but like we really need his shot to start falling for that second unit to get going.
Yeah, so I'd say the story for this game was the Raptors just really couldn't get quality opportunities, weren't passing well. The bench didn't chip in the way we needed them to. It just was not a balanced attack. So they're going to need better shooting, better opportunities, and they really need to hit their free throws.
For sure, just got to put this loss behind us. There was a lot of stuff to fix, but we got to get ready for OKC coming to town on Tuesday. They're wounded, but they just won tonight, so got to take them seriously.
Yep, OKC won on Saturday night, 102 to 91 over the Nuggets. So even without Durant, Westbrook, and Reggie Jackson, they're still a team to be reckoned with. So that will be interesting come Tuesday night at the ACC.
All right, dude, I think that about wraps up the recap. I don't really want to talk about that game anymore.
Excellent. So first loss for the Raptors, coming back home on Tuesday night. Let's come out firing and get back to our winning ways. Dino Bros, check us out. Twitter, Instagram. Signing out. Joe Bugs.
Peace out.